Hey guys, in my opinion, we are looking here at the competitors in the performance ring. Now I've not tested the whole range of 4K action cameras, but it looks like these two, at least in my opinion, particularly this one, has begun to rise above the crowd. Now here you have the Sony 4K, and then you have the Hero 4 Black. Now, if you look at the reviews of these, and I've looked at dozens or half a dozen or I don't know, a bunch of reviews of these, and basically what you see is a lot of the differences between the two in the reviewers and their preference is a personal preference. There's not a hard qualitative difference. One might show true colors best, some people say the Hero 4 does. Sony, some people say, has richer colors, and you might see there's colors being flushed out, colors being washed out, but it's a wide variation in opinion between these two on which one is the best. Now that's not to be unexpected, because this is the Hero 4. This is made by the basically the father of action cameras, and this is the Sony, and it's made by Sony, a mega huge monster corporation. So you would expect technology difference between these two would be minor, if not coming toward the edge of Sony, since they're just so vastly rich. But in this case, sometimes the preferences are size, grip, ability to use, and some people give the Hero 4 the plus there because of the somewhat odd dimension of the Sony 4K. But getting away from the two monsters here, which I've discussed earlier, the only one I have seen, now there are so many action cameras and so many vendors that there's no way you can ever say that this is absolutely one of the best. But in my opinion, the only one I've seen that's been really competitive with the Hero 4 was the Yi action camera. In fact, I will put a card above of the review of this camera. This could do 4K at 15 frames per second, so it wasn't exactly a barn burner, but it was very good in quality. I think I took a walk through a grocery store of all things, and I am thinking about using this on a gimbal in place of the Hero 4. I'm going to use this one on the gimbal in place of the Hero 4, potentially, if it fits, and it's identical, I believe, in basic size and shape. Then I would use this and then use the Hero 4 in a more portable or interchangeable fashion. Now this is the Yi 4K action camera. So this is not a box opening, because I did open it. I did put a battery in it. It looks like a box opening, but it is not. And this one offers a 4K at 30 frames per second. And I will be doing a review of this camera. But from background, it looks like this is probably going to be the most competitive of the two. Now, the Yi action camera is considerably less expensive than the Sony 4K or the Hero 4K, but it does have a little bite, and that is, if you're going to get Yi accessories, you're going to get pretty expensive, because the Sony comes with its own waterproof case. The Hero comes with a case, and that's in the package. You buy the case separately with the Yi, and this is not an inexpensive product. The Yi action camera is in the mid to low twos. This is about 30 bucks worth of case here, 35 to 39 bucks worth of case. So it's kind of expensive, but I like to have cases for my action cameras, not necessarily for waterproofing like I've told you before, because I tend to uncover the microphones in these with a Dremel tool, and they do make a $12 case for this, not Yi, but some third-party manufacturer. But it had questionable reviews, and if I get a second case that I need to remain waterproof, I might get it. But I wanted a very good individual case, and the Yi specific case, in addition to that cheaper case, because there were some reviews I didn't like. I have not looked into the details of the 4K. It's going to be a later review. I'm just now showing the hardware. There we go, an adapter to it should be a 1/4-inch adapter, yeah, and a usual screw-in handle. And there we go. So it's gonna be a while before I actually do the test on this. The wow could be tomorrow, but it will not be immediately. I need to charge this up fully. It's not a box opening because I did take it out and I did insert the battery, so to make sure it did function. So we definitely have function there, and this is going to reset differently than the other. There's no memory card in here. I do have the memory card that I'm going to put in here, so that also has to come. In addition, I wanted to just tell you this, that the Yi action camera is a lower cost alternative, but if you do buy accessories from Yi, you're going to eat up some of that difference. But if you already have a Hero 3, Hero 4, any of the original Heroes with this basic configuration, the mount type adapters are going to fit on your Yi. It's got the exact same mount format as the Hero 4. So, you know, then you're making an immense saving, because you're not going to buy anything much more, because I've got Hero cameras, so I'm not going to buy anything beyond this little case. But, you know, if you're going to buy multiple accessories, you're going to make up some of the difference in price between the Yi and the Hero 4, but you're not going to make up at all. So the Yi still makes a very good choice and very good quality. At least I did with this camera. We'll see what this camera does later. Alright, that's all I've got on this. Like I said, there'll be some future tests. I've got to get memory cards, etc. But we'll see how the new Yi 4K with 30 frames per second is going to work. Alright, everybody have a wonderful day, and I will be back with you next time.